This must be where Alan shuffles the council papers.
Note, press E.
He's not here. I should look around.
Search Horvick's archives.
Thank you, Audun. I will leave with these at once.
Of course. A4, isn't it? What brings you to our archives?
I've come to ask about these Christian texts. Lufina tells me the Red Hand is stealing them.
And destroying them. I fear they will attack these archives next. The Abbess here has offered to bring the texts somewhere safe. She's been working diligently on this matter.
You flatter me, Lord. I only wish to help.
Abbess Ingeborg, this is Eivor, our honored guest from the south. Eivor has offered to help rid Jorvik of the Red Hand.
How can I help?
How did you get involved? What?
The Red Hand seems to know where to look for these texts. It may be someone is guiding them. What can you tell me? You know something else. That much is clear.
The Abbess has her suspicions.
As much as it pains me to say, I suspect something foul at the rectory. I have heard whispering, collusion, and the bishop. He has been sneaking around the rectory, often visiting the priests in the cover of night.
Time I pay these men of faith a visit. The rectory is on the road to the minster. I should look for the bishop there. Here's the rectory. The abbess said she suspected secrecy among the priests and bishop. Seems quiet.
Explore the rectory.
Where is everyone? Someone is hiding in there. Doubt he'll come out. I'll have to find a way in. Muskie. Been here long, priest?
Just who do you think you are, trespassing like this? This is my property you've destroyed.
Why tell me where the bishop is? Why?
I hear you priests have been hiding ever since some Christian texts went missing. What are you hiding from?
The Red Hand? Who else? They muscle their way to and fro. No one has done a thing about it.
I'm looking for the bishop. Where is he?
Gone to his quarters. Said he would return once he finished tending to a private matter. But that was some time ago.
Show me there.
What do you mean to do with him?
Now.
Lord, forgive me.
Dominus autum et sepulchrum autor liquidator. Signatura unistia et simplanator.
The bishop's quarters. What is that burning?
Find and confront the bishop. Find and confront the bishop. Find and confront the bishop. World. Find and confront the bishop. Find and confront the bishop. Find and confront the bishop.
The bishop's quarters. What is that burning smell?
Above! The bishop! No, I can't look! Oh, dear lord!
A charred letter beneath the body. He must have tried to hide it before he died. Ugh, the stench. He looks like Searcher's shit.
Investigate the bishop's
Locked.
quarters.
There was a struggle here.
Investigate the bishop's quarters. Charred letter. Press E close. Fellow brother.
Someone knew the bishop was conflicted and killed him before he could say a word. It's a confession. The bishop played a part in destroying these texts against his own will. The rest of the letter is burned, but makes mention of the minster and the abbess. Is that where she's been keeping these texts?
Look around! Search every room. They're around here somewhere.
It's them! It's the Red Hand! Oh, Lord have mercy!
Quiet. The Red Hand. I need to leave.
We will burn that sinner just like the others. Stay out of the way, heathen! We will complete our work. You cannot.
Steady. Let's tire our prey. Ha! No! Pathetic!
The target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in.
He's coming through.
Work with me, and you die! Don't take the bait. Patience.
Target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in. It is time I head to the minster. The abbess knows more than she's letting on.
Infiltrate the minster.
They must have secured the minster.
Infiltrate the minster.
Throw her there! Round the back! Go on, let's set a wide trap!
Shit!
There's the carpet! Nail it! Perfect point! Die!
Infiltrate the minster.
Split your skull! Keep on bleeding! Die! Odin owns you!
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Infiltrate the minster.
Be wary of truth. Don't bite. Keep the dog chasing its tail.
That burns!
Blood bag! Strike with me. Watch for my lead. Hey, cowards!
Oh, shit! Have to repair that.
Infiltrate the minster.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Follow my lead! Bang!
Infiltrate the minster. Infiltrate the minster. Infiltrate the minster.
Locked. There must be another way in.
Infiltrate the minster.
What do you think you're doing?
Now.
Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
Something troubling you, Father?
Abbess, look. They are burning all of these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
Because I ordered them to.
What?
The vellum that burned before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you. You know he will.
Your mind has been poisoned, but worry not. We have the antidote. We will set a new example to which all may aspire.
You're mad. You won't get away with this. I won't let you.
No one to tell. No one who will hear your cries. If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them. I want it all destroyed. Every text, every passage, every scribbled piece of paper, everything. It is time to end this. Yes, Firebrand.
Slightly
The Abbess
crumpled
is the
note.
firebrand.
Press.
She'll kill whoever stands in her way. Time I get between her and her next victim. Still not the firebrand. But I have you now. Not...
Bag. Order. Abbess Ingeborg. Burn script. Press spacebar. Identify and assassinate the firebrand.
This fire that burns inside. I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. Courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did not support.
Okay guys, anong gagawin na?
We have seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand, not a teacher's tongue. This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
Helheim, where colder and crueler fires await. I should return to Lufina. She'll want to know about Abbess Ingeborg's involvement.
Return to Ljifvina. Return to Ljifvina.
What news do you bring?
The firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods. I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
None. And it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the four is ours.
4. But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless sects have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Lovina, a moment of your time. And Hjor if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
2 more left to hunt.
The disputes coming out of the docks lately have been deafening. Head there and dig around. Something is bound to turn up.
Bag. Skills. Abilities. Focus of the Nornir. In skills. Melee resistance. Plus 7.0 melee resistance. Hold right mouse, heavy damage. Light resistant. Way of the stealth. Plus 1.7 melee headshot. Way of the Raven, heavy damage. Way of the heavy damage. Assassin's cantrip. Following a successful parry, quickly press F to throw a smoke. Ability damage. Plus 1.7 Way of the Raven, headshot. Melee resistance. Light attack damage. Miasma. Enemies who die from one of your poison attacks will CX. Poison. Stealth. Bearded X. Increases your heavy damage. Explosive corpse. Range. Fate. Let the fate guide your path. All your unspent range resistant. Poison. Light shield. Ability damage. Way of the Wolf, stealth. Way of range critical chance, headshot. Way of the Wolf. Bow stun finisher. Press. Quest. Pricking the needle.
Trade depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept.
Search the trade depot.
Well guarded. There's a stake in these docks.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be in the market.
I forgot which merchant to collect from.
Sight! Hurry!
Search the trade depot.
Seized exotic wares. These are worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth.
Written orders.
The sting of the needle. I'm on his trail. So, the dockmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved bear black cloths. You may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace. Coppergate Market. I'll flash some silver to the merchants, That should get their attention.
Focus. There was trouble at the depot earlier.
What do you mean?
Hear me, friend. I have a haul of silver that will sink my ship. Can you help me spend it?
Keep it down, would you? You'll get yourself killed flaunting like that, especially around here.
What good is a market if I cannot sniff around its stalls eager to spend my gains?
You want to let go your silver? Try the narrow alleys. Be gone!
What do you mean, trouble?
I don't know for sure. But the Needle is calling for more protection. Meet me here at nightfall. We will go see him together.
Seek out the needle. Seek out the needle.
Sorry I was late.
And split! You try the other way! Come! Troll shadow split!
Key. Where to?
World. Seek out the needle.
I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through. I have something that may interest you.
You will want to speak to Grigori.
The Dark Master?
Sorry, who are you?
Someone who wants to do business. With Grigori.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Hey! Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some street beggar.
Oi! I'm no beggar, you dolt. I'm with the big dogs.
You mean the Needle?
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head to the statue near the East Gate.
I shall. Watch yourself around here, young one.
Oh, me? Ha! Please. I've a bigger sword than the lot of them.
World. World.
Empty carts, and a black cloth marking the house. This is the place.
Seek out the needle.
Hiding among the rats, Needle. Fitting.
Explore the sewers.
must be another way in. I must be careful now. The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the Needle's operation? All this silverware, some still in their crates. Has this all been seized as well?
No, please. Don't
Explore the sewers.
I promise you your silver next week.
Please, don't do this. It's a misunderstanding, that's all. I'll pay.
You had your chance.
Remember trying to stop the thrust? No, you're dead! Dead! Die!
Your death comes!
Explore the sewers.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You don't belong down here.
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you've seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread the needle. Someone like me.
You are a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause, which is more than I can say for the merchants. Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
from the wolf!
Quests.
Damned back route. Slipped through my fingers. I'll finish this in Coppergate Market.
Come, walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please,
Nanonood ka muna ng
Gregory,
video bago ka
I didn't
nagsasubscribe.
think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine, for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty! Let this serve as a lesson, should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation.
This game! Together, right?
No! Out!
A wager on who gets the kill?
Now you pay!
It's funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. for the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion. And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what he was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go. Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this course.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long. Where you have gone, no tears waiting for you.
Go up! Damn you! You'll beat the pros!
What news do you bring?
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The needle. Sold off the wares he ceased to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four is ours. One of the four. Risie, Falavith, Odin, and...
You're the four members of the council.
We should search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
Yes. Yes. Come, to the archives.
I have missed something.
We will find out soon enough.
Search the archives.
A list. What Jorvik needs for the Yuletide feast.
That is Aldon's handwriting.
Items have been struck out. Where did he find the funds to make this larger purchase?
Aldon is a well-connected man. The room to the left. That is where the councilmen confer.
Search the archives.
A wax seal. Similar to the one I found in the sewers.
The seal you took from the needle's hand. You don't think someone could have stolen it?
Note
Let's
to
keep
Silversmith.
searching. Scratch marks on the floor.
Yours desk used to be against the other wall.
So why the change?
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Guard the door. This desk. It looks as though it's been moved here.
That's yours desk.
It is loaded with silver. Let's keep searching.
Search the archives.
There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry. A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
It looks that way.
It is not him, not Major. He would never do this.
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about Hjor. Right now, we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater. Let us go.
Soldi alla sputella.
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the Vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I will speak to each of the council members, see if I can trap them in a lie.
Even Hjor?
Even Hjor. If he is the Vault, I will not allow him to kill all these people. Lufina.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will.
Erwin Polende. Ayan. Tapos, okay, Miss Docker's Ems.
Identify the vault.
Now to speak to the council member. Faravid, a word if I may.
Ah, Drengr. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes. We can use someone like you against the Picts.
I may be courted, but I'm selective with whom I join. Are you a drinker?
Ha! If that is a challenge, I am up for it.
Very well. I'll return with some wine.
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can better fight its lure.
Now to speak to the council members. I will speak of the wine and watch for their reactions. That may lead me to the vault.
Auden has outdone himself.
He has indeed.
Identify the vault.
High Reeve of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if he keeps this up.
Auden, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast after all. You must be elated.
That is putting it lightly. Look at it. I could not have asked for a better turnout. Soon the feast will begin, and these people will be given everything they deserve.
We should honor you. I will fetch us some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
He has indeed. High Reeve of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if he keeps this up.
Daher busy was lærte meg med beth am new am jeg lång mid stodium. Frem fulle med hinchaf. Ich celestis tansumes oswine.
Identify the vault.
Hjor, who was that?
There you are. I was beginning to worry.
Worry not. We have tracked the vault here. He's someone on the council.
You are certain?
I am. Once I discover who, I will dig my blade into his heart and end this for good. Until then, it is important that I investigate without raising suspicion. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Drink yourself into a drunken fit.
What? Why?
I need a distraction. Keep their eyes off of me. The wine should arrive soon. Drink 3 full cups, then make a scene.
I can't be seen doing that. You'll have to find another way.
Just do it.
I will have the silver ready in the coming days. Thank you, Bo.
Of course.
Rishi,
Come to join the feast, have you?
I have some bad news. The wine for the feast has spoiled.
Of course it has. Why would I expect differently? I'll have my men dump it. There may be more wine in my private stores. I'll send a man to retrieve it. Is there anything else?
That is all. Enjoy the feast.
I shall try.
Identify the vault.
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
Yes, I am ready to accuse. No.
Not yet. I will return shortly with my decision.
Identify the vault. Identify the vault.
We need to find the vault. Have you any idea who it is?
Yes, no, yes.
I believe I have. Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others.
Who is it you suspect?
I fear it is Jor. I fear it is Jor. It has to be done. I fear it is Jor. It must be Faravid.
I think Faravid aligned himself with the Order and plans to use the Needle's silver to fund his war against the Picts. When I pressed him about a drinking contest, he opposed drinking the wine and insisted on ale. For these reasons, I think Faravid is the vault.
Brothers, sisters, dear friends, welcome all. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords, men and women who have kept Jorvik trudging through these harsh times. I am pleased to say that today, on today we honor you. We honor as well the nobles to whom we are all so
the wine.
indebted.
Aldon is the vault.
Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and to more.
Ayan, salamat. Buy place.
Shit.
And now, deafened and blinded by your lust for indulgence, your foolish pride, I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Alden. Go!
Protect the king!
Alden! Save these breaths. They will be your last.
You'll crawl soon.
Assassinate the vault.
There is no escape. No future forbidden.
What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They wasted their resources. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed to the future of a glorious order.
On the backs of honest people, merchants and priests and nobles alike.
A4, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 worlds in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 worlds. And as many suns.
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the wise one seek wisdom.
Countless spheres, awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none.
Find and regroup with Ljifbina. World.
What do you see, Sunan?
War closing the vault. Closing the World close. War closing the vault. Find and regroup with Ljifbina.
you all right?
We're fine. Faravid and his cars escorted King Rishi back to the Royal Hall. Everyone is safe.
Let's regroup there.
Okay, megapixel vlog. Guys. Okay, mega special ako na lead na special ako na may special ka na link? Ikaw magpapatamsak? O sige, ano ba yung ano mo? Ano ba yung papatamsakan mo ate? Ano? Anong special link yan? Okay guys, ito tamsakan natin si Ate Megapixel Vlog. Okay. Ate Megapixel Vlog. Guys, punta natin si Ate Mega. O sige, magbaba ka ng link yan, Ate Mega. Sige, tika muna, tapos ko lang muna binaba ko. Ate Mega, sige, baba ka ulit ng link. Ang pogi sa personal ni Tatay Awit. Okay, mukha mo. Pogi naman talaga ako, di ba? Ate kapatid na, chef. Okay. Alam mo si Willie Rebellion. Hey, give us to her with that! Kasi marami ng pera yun, pero mas pogi ako sa kanya. Okay. Diba, ating kapatid niya, chef? Pogi lang, mas pogi. O, anong gusto mo? Pera o kapogian? O, sige nga. Kaya mas mayaman ako doon. Alam mo si Willie Rebellion. Walang panama sa akin doon sa kayamanan. Walang panama sa akin doon. Okay, sige, ilapat mo na ating Megapixel Vlog. Megapixel Vlog, ilapat mo na.
Sniveling little shit. Conspiring right under our nose.
Baba mo na ating Mega. Okay, para mapatamsa ka na natin.
I don't care. I want answers.
Patusok, sabi ni Ate Sulaya.
Calm, Lord Ricia. Alden is dead.
That doesn't calm me. I wanted to rip the bastard's spine out myself.
Sige, baba mo na.
You want to calm me? Start talking.
Audun aligned himself to a secret group that was plotting to overtake Jorvik.
He had help from two others. Gregory the Darkmaster and Ingeborg the Abbess.
And you, Eivor? You were after these conspirators from the moment you arrived?
Yes, though I could not let it be known. This group can reach any person, permeate the walls of any city. Much like the worms of a spoiled apple, they would have eaten Jorvik from the inside out if we let them.
But you stopped that from happening. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You can be sure Halfdan Jarl will hear of this.
If the threat is gone, then you have my gratitude as well. I'm alive today, and so are many others because of you. I'd like to name you an honorary High Reeve of Jorvik, Eivor. Would you accept?
It has a nice sound to it. You honor me, Lord.
You have earned it.
Then if I may, a hoard of silver is left unaccounted for in the grottos beneath these streets.
That's right. Silver the Dockmaster was collecting.
What do you propose we do with it?
Give it to the merchants.
Without resources, Halfdan's army will perish against the Picts. I say we fund the war. Give Halfdan's men what they need to turn the tide. Future Danes and Saxons will thank us for it.
You will hear no argument from me.
Then it will be done. You will see that your army gets what they need. Come, Faravid. Help me secure this hoard. I could use a bloody walk.
We have a saying in Bjarmia. Only the dead get to complain.
And we're still living.
I could muster a few complaints about the king and the treasury, but I shall forbear.
You did it, Eivor. We did. It may be we were the recipe to keep Norway from Harold all along.
He still can be.
No. Norway is behind me now, and the rest of England ahead. That said, I must be going.
Wait. Should you ever need us, we will come.
One last thing. The silver on your desk here. It planted a seed of doubt in my mind. So I must know. What is it for?
I suppose I can forego the element of surprise. I hired a silversmith to craft a love token for Lufina. A Yuletide gift.
You sneak.
I will take my leave before you shame the throne.
Until our paths cross again, old friend.
In this world, or the next.
You drop by Jorvik again? Please join us for an ale. I know of a place down the street.
It seems the wind calls me back to Randvi. Let's tell her the good news.
Bag. Bursar. Order. Grigori. Done. Grigori. The ads. The liar. Warden of wealth. Note take. The rake. Warden of faith. Eliminate. Note take. The vice. Warden of law. Note taken from the crozier. Done. Skills. Fire. +3. Stealth. Ability damage. Heavy damage. Way of the Wool. Range critical chance. World. Not synchronized. Hold left mouse button fast travel.
Maraming salamat sa mga pumunta guys. Thank you very much sa inyo. Okay, DJ on the go. Mega loud shoutout sa inyo, DJ on the go. Okay, salamat. Okay, tapos na ang ating maliligayang araw dito sa ating premiere. Tapos na. Okay, proceed na tayo sa ating... Okay guys, proceed na tayo sa ating karaton. Speed na. Okay. Speed na tayo. Okay, guys, speed na.
Report to Randvi. Report to Randvi.
Sleep there.
Salamat sa lahat ko si The Explorer. Okay, Melvin Blonde. Okay, tingnan natin kung sino ang mananalo mo. 100 views or 10 pa na. Mega. Ayan, si Ate Mega nagkasakit na naman. Okay, ayan na, yung mga nagkakasakit dyan. Papakiano lang yan ha. Magagamot ko rin kayo, magagamot din kayo. Okay. Ate Juliet, anong gagawin natin dito? Okay, anong gagawin natin dito? Banana, juice. Anong gagawin natin dito? Okay, nasasana ko na lang tayo. Mapapasana ko na lang. Ayan, sakit na si Ate Mega. Ayan ang mga sakit ng sintomas. Ang sintomas mo ay yung feeling mo wala ka sa muleta. Yan yung mga sakit na malasaitis. O yung mga sakit na malasaitis, ayan feeling.
World. Report to Renvi. Report to Renvi. Report to Renvi.
Go, Sunan.
Report to Renvi. Report to Renvi. Report to Renvi. Report to Renvi. Report to Rendvi. Report to Rendvi. Report to Rendvi. Report to Rendvi. World. Hold. Hold left mouse button fast travel.
I should talk to Hytham about my next targets. I have purged the Order of Ancients from Jorvik, the Lufina, and Hjor's aid. And should we ever need theirs, they will come.
You do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you joining the Hidden Ones?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back-alley brawls. A new letter.
quest, read Hytham's letter. Letter from Hytham, press E close, Ivor. I received another letter from our poor fellow soldier of Christ. He may have uncovered a few new targets. Visit my bureau when you have some time. Hytham.
I should talk to Hytham.
Bag. Quests. Breaking the order. A new home, a brief history of a brief when CE Stret. The heart of the Christian faith in England. Press left mouse button collapse quest list.
I should speak with Hytham.
Bag. Quest. A new break.
I'm grateful to see Basim returned. There's so much more I wish to learn from him.
Jorvik is now free of the Order's influence.
Brilliant as ever, my friend. Thank you for all you have done. Ah, here is something for you. An odd letter arrived a few days ago, signed by one calling himself...
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
That's right. Someone you know.
Not by sight. But this soldier has intimate knowledge of the Order. He's the reason I've found them so easily in the cities.
The letter says you must travel to Winchester, visit God's house and look for a man in white. Then recite this passage. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
All right. I will speak with Randri, get a fuller picture of all this.
Do you need something?
Order medallion. Give order medallions. 11.
Here. This marks fewer members of the Order.
It gives me joy to take these from you. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. There are more medallions to collect.
Order medallion. Give order medallions. 15. What exit I have to go?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Bag. Inventory. Shell rune. Armor. Shell rune. Minor rune of life. Shield rune. Great rune. Gallo momentum fury rune. Weapon runes. Gallo glatch rune. Critical spark rune. Broke eel. Official seal. A seal with an intricate design. Looks important. A mysterious password. Lincoln Syri Horde map. Ochre Caves. Titanium Spartan Shield. Flawless abilities. Ranged Fire Strike. Level 2. Set the tip of your arrow aflame. Bag. Abilities. Fire Strike. Level 2. Bag. Or quest. Tracked quest. Bag. Quests. More intel. Win CE Stret. The heart of the Christian faith in England. Press left mouse button collapse quest list. Alliance table show me the alliance map. Romance. Alliance table show me the romance.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
Romance. Alliance.
I want to see the alliance map.
Oxenf win CE Stret. Eligible.
Hytham received a message from Winchester. From someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will pledge to win CE Stret.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Bag. Berserker. Fafnir's Fang. Mythical Spear. Fafnir's Fang. Mythical Spear. FYRD Spear. Fafnir's Fang. Fafnir's Fang. FYRD Spear. Start feast. Hold left mouse button.
Basim, have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful, introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Sigurd may be among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
Bag. Fafnir's Fang. Mythical Spear. Press left mouse button change. Upgrade locked. FYRD Spear. Mythical Spear. Press FYR Faf War. Hold left mouse button. Press L Legend. Hold left mouse button fast travel.
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in
War the Reap.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
War the
Do you have a moment to speak of our Lord and Saviour? Jesus, the light of the world? For a coin, I will tell you his story.
Money here. Spend it well. 100 and...
Here, spend it well.
You honor the Lord's great deeds with your charity. For God's Spirit breathed on the waters, and in the Jordan River, Jesus was cleansed of all sin.
A holy river?
On the mountain, he walked with his disciples. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light.
Baldur too is bright as the sun.
At his tomb, the earth shook and an angel appeared, asking them why they looked for the living among the dead. He has risen!
A stirring saga, old man. Use that coin I gave you for bread rather than ale.
the Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth. He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all
Find and
heretics
speak
go.
to the man in white. World.
Ote conspecto hominum quale dilex, ego sum verite, even the merciful.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Charisma level 4. Take me as I am, a lowly pagan. Where can I learn of his deeds? I have already learned your lesson. Where can I learn of his—
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
I will return. I have all—
I know your God's tale. A simple story in 3 parts.
Speak his deeds in order. And remember, a chattering fool comes to ruin.
He was cleansed in the river.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
They did not find him when they looked.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
They did not find him when they looked.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears.
We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
Your God fears death as mine do.
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Your god is not strong enough. Why would you trust me?
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Reach Goodwin's house.
Come here, I want to talk to you.
You'll get nothing from me. I'm as loyal as the king's hounds.
Venite, adoremus et adetalet merum.
Sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
In a half-burned
Papers
letter.
thrown in the fire.
Press E.
Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
Investigate Goodwin's house. Investigate Goodwin's house. The Quill's
Someone disagrees
manifesto.
with Alfred, educating the people of Winchester.
Investigate Goodwin's house. Investigate Goodwin's
Broken
house.
bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. Best not to draw attention here.
World. The Reeve of Wind Sea East.
I'll get to the bell! Get me up!
World. The Reeve. The Reeve. World.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Find and rescue Goodwin. Goodwin's research. Press E close. I have arranged to meet Harold at the tavern under the cover of darkness. He was terrified when I approached the The Reeve of Wind Sea East. The Reeve. Find and rescue Goodwin. World. The Reeve of Wind.
You're going down!
The Reeve. World. The Reeve of Winds. The Reeve of...
Survey the area, Sunan.
World. The Reeve. World.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the Protector of Winchester. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let us go before they discover their eel has slipped the hook.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Speak with Goodwin.
May he find his peace with God.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Aelfred believes the Ceux is dead. What can...
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
What can you tell me of the quill? Aelfred?
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfirth, was the 6th.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
What can you tell me of the quill? What do you...
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
Bishop Aelfred.
Someone is handling to thoughts.
Bag. Order. Patch. Selwyn. Press spacebar 01. The leaf of the CX. Half. The quill. Half burn. The lyre.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Dame
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None are safe from his blade.
Rainshaw and Alfred has set the
Selwyn
trap.
punishes criminals.
Come at our hearts. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant. Leona, you have been found guilty of harlotry and defamation.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose? It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. See what he has found on the quill.
World. Plucky.
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic, but he's going to be buried in the
World.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow?
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle guards.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what you asked.
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Money, I have money for you. 115.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Do you believe in souls? Part of us that lives on with God after we die. Bishop Aelfirth's passing has made me wonder.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Question the children about the quill.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
Question the children about the quill.
Gods be it! You set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
World. World.
They are misleading.
We're plucking the quill. We're plucking the quill. We're plucking the quill.
Show me what lies ahead.
We're pluck.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Attack something hawk ugly. Money, how about...
How about I pay you to scuttle off to the tavern and drink yourself senseless?
Deal. Better than running round after you, grubby urchins.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What? I am looking for the quill.
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
They were the quill's ninny pops. Smart stuff to throw coin at them. They'll be too swift to bother you now.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Be my eyes, Sunan. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today.
I like the pretty things. I'm going to marry King Alfred. But Magister Battus is stealing, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Find and assassinate the quill. Find and assassinate the quill.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Shit time!
May your love shield me.
Aelfirth's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
The Dane wants my blood. Show yourself, murderer! No more running!
Out of options, dog. Hold you.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My Order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated! And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby. Is this where Justice hides when she is tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you certain the Sikhs is dead?
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Selwyn is dead. His lies poisoned everyone against us, and for what?
Some only care for their own power and position. I'm sorry I could not save your husband.
My son is not an orphan today. You did more than enough.
Why does Alfred not do something?
Bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfred, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfred?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once had them quarrelling into Witten.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I will leave you in peace. Charisma level 4. I will leave
you in peace, then. Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfred was a brute.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfred?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Where is your friend?
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Layoff.
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Not just stolen, but burned.
Investigate the funeral.
Threadbare clothes. Did they belong to Wembestrand? This funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfirth's place. His sister
What now?
A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me? When my poor brother Aelfirth lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Winchester.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
Enough lies. Lives are in danger.
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you anymore. Guards! All right, have your way. They won't do you any good. Guards, protect me!
Lord will see us prevail!
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more of the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
I'm open for business. There are things that require fixing, and you seem the capable sort.
Online search.
We're always looking for help, so come back anytime.
I need your eyes, my friend.
World. World. Impaling the CX. World.
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Find and assassinate the CX.
The other side must be barred. Must be blocked from the other side.
Find and assassinate the CX. King's Order.
ritual is...
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's God was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God.
Juliet Gunpa, mega love shoutout sa iyo natin Juliet.
Service from our
Okay, Jopay, salamat at Jopay.
My
At
order
syempre,
wishes to break
love shoutout sa iyo dyan.
forged manacles.
Bye. Place. Ayan, mega love shoutout sa iyo dyan. Bye, place.
He takes on the role.
Ayan, mega love shoutout sa iyo dyan. Bye, place.
A worthy man to walk.
Ayan, mega love
A
shoutout sa
wolf
iyo dyan. Bye,
is
place.
but a walking feast
Mega
for
love shoutout
ravens.
sa iyo dyan. Bye. Place. Poponerang palakas. Salamat po tayo.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death,
Paring
the
Winnie.
order will
Mega
not
love shoutout
die.
sa iyo dyan, paring.
It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfus, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a true Christian.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your God.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
World. World. Letter to Mother.
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
World.
This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets.
Search the temple. An unsealed letter. Press E.
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
Search the temple.
The other side must be barred. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Fated decree. Press E close.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumples to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred. I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
World. Fast travel unavailable. World. Hold left mouse. Hold left mouse button. Fast travel.
Thank you for treating Hytham with respect.
Good day, my love.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred, the line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Bag. Order. Eelhofer. The rake. No take. No. The father. Bag. Order. Quests. Breaking. A brief history of the Hidden Ones. Hytham believes that forgotten knowledge. Bag. Skill. Fate. Range. Headshot. Assassination damage. Bow to melee link. Alternating between bow and melee attacks deals extra damage. Stealth. Charged shot. Fire 2 fully charged. Range resistance. Way of the Wolf. Range resistance. Way of the Wolf. Adrenaline upgrade. Stealth. Plus 1.7. Grit. Regain the red portion of your health bar when landing successful melee hits on enemies. Range resist. Codex. Alliance table. Show me the Alliance map.
I want to see the Alliance map.
East Anglia. Nottinghamshire. Uervikshire. lettuce, oxen, suts, Vinland, Lincoln, Jorvikshire, Snottinghamshire, Jorvikshire.
What awaits in Jorvikshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, conqueror of the north, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Halfdan Jarl. I've heard that man's name so often, I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills. I suspect he wants your counsel, or your axe. If you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
I will pledge to Jorvik's return. SC Snottingham's.
I have received a unique summons from Snottinghamshire in the north. From your old friend, Vili.
Vili? A name I've not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asks that you join him in feast and celebration, in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
A welcome invitation. It will be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go?
I will pledge to return. Jorvikshire.
What awaits in Jorvikshire?
Halfdan Ragnarsson, conqueror of the north, sends his greeting. He wishes to meet with Eivor Wolfkist personally.
Halfdan Jarl. I've heard that man's name so often, I feel as though I know him already.
He is currently entangled in a war with the Picts of the Northern Hills. I suspect he wants your counsel, or your axe. If you are keen to meet him, he asks that you join him at his war camp. I have the location here.
I will pledge to Jorvikshire.
I will go at once.
With caution, Eivor. Jorvikshire is currently at war with the Picts, a proud clan that lives just beyond the Roman wall.
He has found a family among your clan.
He is more than welcome here. As are you. Oh, look at you, Dewey. I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Order, what do you do here? Quest, gives, exit. I have to go.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
World, hold left, hold. War in the north. War in the north. Hold left mouse button. Hold left mouse button. Fast travel. World. Hold. Not sync. Hold.